Chicago Bears head coach Ben Johnson made it clear that he is not satisfied with Caleb Williams' offense following the preseason finale. The Chicago Bears are hopeful about the new project they have begun with head coach Ben Johnson. After the failure of previous coaches in recent years, the team's front office expects the former Detroit Lions offensive coordinator to maximize Caleb Williams' potential. Williams was the first overall pick in the 2024 draft, but in his rookie season, the young player left many doubts. Nevertheless, many experts believe that a QB whisperer like Johnson can help him develop into a star. Another key factor is that the Bears are in one of the toughest divisions in the NFL, along with the Lions, the Green Bay Packers, and the Minnesota Vikings. This could cause fans to have less patience since these three teams appear to be well ahead of Chicago in the projections. Caleb Williams is the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, but in a message that has generated major controversy around the NFL, head coach Ben Johnson warned that he is not happy with the offense's performance in the preseason finale against the Kansas City Chiefs. The coach was quoted as saying, quote, "It is disappointing to me offensively for sure. I thought that we had kind of worked our way out of that. I'm still learning this group as well. If the first quarter was really any indication, it's not good enough. So we got to get better in a hurry. The good news is that we'll be able to look at this tape and coach it up with our guys. And I think it's out of our system. Hopefully for us going into the regular season, we got to make sure that we start faster on offense and on defense." Tyson Bagent is the backup quarterback for the Bears, and thanks to his solid performances, he just signed a 2-year, $10 million contract extension. Ben Johnson has consistently spoken highly of him, and as a result, many rumors suggest that if Williams has a slow start, the head coach could turn to Bagent. Head coach Ben Johnson also went on to say, quote, "Offensively, the first two possessions were really sloppy football that has plagued us in and out of camp so far. Unfortunately, that's what we got here tonight. There was a number of things that we could have done a better job of. It was not the start we wanted from our starters on offense, defense, or special teams. It was a little bit disappointing to see how slow we started," unquote. It wasn't all doom and gloom, however. I mean, a large majority of the play was not good, failing to move the ball down the field versus the Chiefs' second-string players. And the only bright spot came when the Chiefs had their third-string players in the game. Late in the first half of the Chicago Bears win over the Kansas City Chiefs on Friday night, it appeared that the starting offense was done for the game, but head coach Ben Johnson had other plans. With just over 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, quarterback Caleb Williams grabbed his helmet and marched the starting offense back onto the field for one more drive, following 2 3-and-outs and a field goal. Williams led the Bears down the field on a 7-play, 78-yard drive that was capped by a 3-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Rome Odunze. The starting offense was able to put together their lone touchdown drive of the half in a 2-minute drill, and their head coach was pleased with their showing in crunch time. In the end, keeping Williams in the game was beneficial for both the quarterback and the team, as they were able to close the gap against the Chiefs and head into halftime trailing 20-10. It was also the second touchdown thrown by Williams this preseason, along with 220 passing yards and no interceptions through limited action in 2 preseason games. Chicago's starting offense was not smooth in the game against the Chiefs, and there are still questions about where they are under Johnson's new scheme. But in his final preseason drive, Williams was able to cap it off on a positive note. The first few weeks of the Bears schedule should be interesting when the new, and may I add, struggling Bears offense goes up against the Vikings, Lions, and Cowboys. All three have very good defenses and rank the top of the league in defensive stats last year. Boy, I can't wait to watch this drama unfold at the start of the season. Stay tuned for all the news, information, and updates on the Bears and the rest of the league all season long. Drama could be brewing in the Windy City.